Thomas Kuhn's theory of scientific revolutions states that science is not a slow accumulation of knowledge like people believe. In reality, takes place in two separate phases. One is called normal science, where researchers work like ants, doing little experiments to expand human understanding. During this time, holes in science called crises appear and sets in motion a scientific revolution, where a new paradigm emerges to replace the old one. We are lucky to live in this period of history, now on the cusp of a great and new age. The first computer, ENIAC, created by Turing, was surely ahead of its time. If you had told someone, though, that you had made a machine that could add two single-digit numbers together, you would be hard-pressed to understand just how exactly this might make a difference. It would take a little bit of vision to be able to see the world we live in today. Now, the computer too is made around us, but we don't seem to appreciate exactly how huge this development could be. I'm talking now, of course, about quantum computing and AI. The ability to analyze huge datasets hasn't quite been explored to its full potential, but one can't help but feel as though we are moving into an exciting new future. A new nanolattice that is stronger than steel and lighter than styrofoam, found using machine learning, discovered by the team at University of Toronto in collaboration with Caltech. Protein folding with Google's AlphaFold, which would let us model entire biological systems, revolutionizing drug discovery and medicine. Knot theory and representation theory, progress on Hilbert's 13th problem and polynomial approximations, Ramanujan's lost identities. Google's chip Willow doing things in minutes that would take traditional computers the entire age of the universe, is so fast that its creators now suggest that quantum computing takes place in all parallel universes at once, using it as evidence for the many worlds theorem. That's not all that's happening in physics either. Discoveries about the cosmic web, interstellar objects, Oumuamua, Borislav, and now 3I Atlas. UFO/UAP sightings explode across the U.S. CA military base. We are in Kuhn's revolutionary state. So what is happening and why now? If you ask me, then I have my own theories, similar to Graham Hancock's astrotheological work. The sun in the sky precesses backwards through the Zodiac in what is called the Great Year, a 25,000-year cycle where each of the Zodiac lasts about 2,000 years. These are not imaginary star formations. You can call them what you want, but the stars are in the sky. You can look at them, and they are the same stars that everyone in the world looks at, the same stars that ancient peoples saw. I link the ages to great civilizations that have risen and fallen to carry the sun's blessing to the people. Taurus to Aries was the Egyptians passing the sun onto the Jewish. The age of Pisces that is now ending is the English and the Knights Templar taking the sun to the world. And now in the age of Aquarius, who I believe to the Middle Easterners. The Passover. How could the globalist elite set up the Arab people's rise to power? A false flag attack followed by a trans-gay agenda that caused a political rebound effect like Kant's call to reason. The leaders of the New Age. I saw it happen right in front of my very eyes. Watching trans rights being a central talking point in society and then disappearing as soon as it had served its purpose. 9/11. Trans agenda. Andrew Tate, Neon, Sneeko, and other influencers converting to Islam. The fall of the West and the rise of Islam. The Line and Dubai being the city of the future. So what is happening? If you ask me, then I would suggest that celestial bodies move and when aligned have an effect on human psyche and emotional state. The sun precessing has effects on us emotionally as human beings. None of what I am saying is particularly crazy conspiracy, and I'm not the first to say these things. Something you already know. Two things will mark the new age. One is a transition to electrical energy, and two, fusion of our consciousness with the machine. I have studied science and philosophy, and this I can say for sure. There is more happening in the world than your school teachers and the media will tell you. If you don't think there is a Satanist agenda in Hollywood, if you think your government is telling you the whole truth, if you think that billion-dollar energy companies will just let people revolutionize energy production or discover a cancer cure, then you are insane. Look around and realize that the world is changing, and faster every year.